Hello and welcome to Garb's Drams. Camera's a wee bit closer tonight, so we're not seeing the bottom of the table, so I'll hold it up. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to do this, which is a Springbank local barley, and it was just released the other day, and I got mine today. I've not done anything since the festival last week, which was a great time. It was a great day. It was a great evening. Met lots of people from different parts of the world. Some of the Manchester boys were up, boys from Ireland, from Belfast were over, Rick and his wife from San Francisco, and we had an absolute brilliant time. And everybody was there. There was people from Campbelltown there. There was lots of people there. And I seemed to be able to pace myself. It was really good. So, not done anything all week. So what we're going to do is this local barley. This local barley is 10-year-old, which I think should be better. The last two were 8-year-olds. So I'll pour it first. I think the 11-year-old was quite a good one. Now what I find with local barley is the neck pours, you know what you call brilliant, but it does get better as it gets down the bottle. There's no doubt about that. But for some strange reason, I like doing a neck pour. I do. Because that's what you get, and I like to get the pop and I like to get the gurgle. Nice big dram. It is 55.2%. I don't know the other ones. I had three opened it and I gave them to a friend that he couldn't get local barleys. And I said, look, I've got three opened of them because I've got lots and lots of whiskey. So I gave them to him. So I'll not be able to compare this one. So anyway, it's out. I'll hold it up and it's got a bead in it. It's there. It's a nice colour. I don't know what the makeup is. I don't know how much sherry bourbon's in it. I just don't know whatsoever. However, it's quite light. And if you hear a noise, it's red. It's nearly tea time. He's in his cage at the moment and he might start squealing. So, looks nice. Bring it up to the nose and there's no any nose prickle whatsoever. There he goes. The first thing I'm getting is oranges. I'm definitely getting oranges. A little bit of peat, a little bit of funkiness, a little bit of fustiness, wet paper, wet grass. Now, I don't know where you're going to hear this coming through. I hope no. It's certainly nice and fresh, it's nice in colour, and it's a decent nose. I would say marmalade. It's a thick nose. Right. Hmm. Like that. Oh, very rich. It arrives. It arrives. I'll hold it up. It arrives reasonably quick. I wonder. Get away with this. I'll probably make a mess of this. I wonder if I can sit it there. How's that? Sit it there. Can you see it there? It arrives reasonably quick. It's very thick. It's very fresh. It's very fresh indeed. It might have been better at that side, sure. What do you think? But there. Let's see if I can put it there. That's better. How's that? Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it or no. Oh, you can. It arrives reasonably quick. Development, it really doesn't change much. It doesn't go through all the stages. Maybe because that's the first pour. And it's quite short in the finish. But again, any local barley I've found, I will go back to this. When I go halfway down the bottle, I'll go back to it. And I got over the shoulder, I'll go back to it. I've always found that these get better as they go down. Every local barley I've had, and I've had them all, they get better as they go down. I've really found that. So he's at the door. So fresh nose, oranges, nice thickness, funky. Mouth feels very thick, very thick. It arrives reasonably quick, but it doesn't. There's no developing on. When I say there's no developing, a lot of whiskies when we put it to the palate, it changes. You got the different stages. I'm really not getting different stages with this. But what we'll do is we'll put a wee bit of water in it, see what that does to it. See how that goes. Yeah, sugar. Put it back up here so you can see it. Hmm. Ooh, oh, nearly. Hmm. Does it change the nose? A little bit. Just a little bit. Hmm. It's developing more. You know that. You're now starting to get different flavours as it goes in. That's with a little bit more water. So let's try a little bit more water. And water seems to make it work. It makes it develop. That seems to be the key with this one. Again, they do them every year. They're £90. I think they're worth £90. I usually have three or four opened, but I've I've gave them away. I've got lots of whiskey. I mean, it's not a big deal. Let me. What are we getting? What are we no getting? There's a slight sweetness in it. Nothing burnt, which is good. There's no sourness coming through in it whatsoever. A lot of whiskies, when they cover the palate, you get a bitterness, a sourness. That's not happening. Water's making it work. It's working more. It's covering the palate. It's not a warm whiskey. It doesn't kick. It's a nice whiskey. I think as this goes down over the shoulder, I think it'll be really, really nice. Why do I do an neck pour? Why? I'm not 100% sure, because a lot of people say to me, oh, you shouldn't do a neck pour, Gavin. Maybe it's because I want to taste it when I open it to see what it's like. I want to be a wee bit different for other people. And then if I do a neck pour, I can go back to it. But I think it's better than 8-year-old. It's just the right age for me. The water doesn't really kill the mouthfeel. It really is. It's a thick mouthfeel. It's thick. It's not tangy, but it's thick. I'm trying to think, what's it like? It's like a Deaniston, but it's no. Oh, I'm saying Deaniston. It's not as waxy as Deaniston, but it's that type. It's that type of mouthfeel. Chewy. It's a chewy mouthfeel. It's not watery, and the water's not doing much to it, which is good. Let's put another bit of water in it. Now, this will be the third little bit of water I put in this, but remember it's 55%. It's taking the water. Let's get a wee sugar. It really is taking the water, which is nice. Mm. It's bringing out more flavours. Oh, that's better. That is bringing out a lot of more flavours. I know a lot of people don't like putting water in it. I think you should put water in all whiskies. Well, maybe not all whiskies, but most whiskies. Anything under 15, definitely don't be frightened to put water in it. But it's no a kicker. It doesn't kick you up the backside. Um, oh, there's a finish coming now. What is that? A wee bit of tar? Aye, wee bit of tar, a wee bit of licorice coming in. That'll be really interesting as it goes down the bottle. Be really, really interesting. So let's have a wee. I'll enjoy that. I'll take my time with that and I will enjoy it. So thank you for watching Gab's Drams. Again, great company at the festival. We went to the Act Bar and then we went to the Bon Accord and I sat with Alan, Big Ian, and another guy and his wife. I can't remember his name. Who I think he came from up north. And the 5 years, well, 4 5 years we sat there, just to the edge of the company, and we had a lovely night chatting away about whiskey and have you and what's going on in the industry. And it was a very, very pleasant night. I left at 9 o'clock, got the 10 o'clock bus home at 11. My son picked me up at 11. I was in the house for 11:15. Cup of tea, straight to bed. It was a wonderful day, wonderful. Then we had were tasting on Tuesday night. Now that was interesting. I had 5 drams. I'd done 5 early drams, and I'd done 2 blind. Uh, I done a what was it? Highland Park blind, and it was good. And then we put an old Jura in. We put it in blind, and thought putting it in blind after a couple of drams, people would say, "Oh, that one smart arse right away as soon as he tasted it. Oh, that's a Jura." I just never said anything, but he was right. He was spot on. Uh, uh, and it's just something. There was 20 people at the tasting, and yet for some strange reason, this was an old Jura. Nobody, when I say old Jura, it was a 12-year-old, but it had been picked up for auction years ago. Nobody likes Jura. It really is, and I was trying to go in with an open mind, and yet feel like Jura. Tell me you like Jura. Tell me why. But for some strange reason, nobody was liking this. So that's it. So back to this. Good. There's a nice finish coming on now. It arrives very quickly. It's not a great developer. Again, what I mean by that, it's not changing. But when you put water in it, you start to get all the changes in it. It's a nice colour. Pleasant. Nice dram to sit and drink. Thanks for watching Grab's Dram. Good night. Bye. Good night.